Have you heard the rumor circulating online? It's been whispered in forums, shared on social media, and debated in comment sections. Online, a claim has gained traction that Filipino soldiers are actively serving within the ranks of the Israeli Defense Forces. The idea suggests a hidden alliance, a secret deployment of Filipino troops, or as it's more commonly known, the IDF. The image of elite Filipino warriors standing shoulder to shoulder defending Israel's borders is undeniably compelling, a narrative ripe with heroism and international camaraderie. But is it actually true? Is there any solid evidence to support this intriguing claim? Are there really entire battalions of Filipinos, trained and equipped, secretly enlisted and integrated into one of the world's most formidable and technologically advanced militaries? It's a question that demands investigation. This question touches on complex themes of global migration patterns, the search for opportunity, national identity in a globalized world, and the evolving definitions of citizenship and allegiance. And it also highlights the often surprising ties, both historical and contemporary, between the Philippines and Israel. The Philippines, with its rich and proud military tradition, has a long history of defending its own sovereignty. Israel, surrounded by complex geopolitical challenges, knows that its very survival depends on the strength and readiness of its military forces. So, the idea of these two nations joining forces, even in a limited capacity, is a powerful and intriguing one to consider. But to separate compelling narratives from verifiable fact, we need to take a closer look at the real documented relationship between these two nations, examining their diplomatic ties and historical connections. We also need to understand how the IDF actually recruits its soldiers, what the requirements are, and whether there's any possibility for foreign nationals to enlist. Our journey to uncover the truth will take us from the bustling streets of Manila to the vibrant modern city of Tel Aviv, exploring historical records, listening to personal stories from Filipinos living and working in Israel, and examining the complex reality of their lives abroad. So let's embark on this investigation together and uncover the truth behind the whispers and rumors of Filipino warriors serving in the Israeli Defense Forces. The Philippines and Israel share a friendship rooted in history. During World War II, the Philippines welcomed over 1,300 Jewish refugees fleeing the Holocaust, a rare act of compassion in Asia. In 1947, the Philippines cast the deciding UN vote for the creation of Israel, the only Asian country to do so. This goodwill laid the foundation for a lasting partnership. Diplomatic ties grew after Israel's independence, expanding into agriculture, technology, and tourism. Israel shared advanced farming techniques. The Philippines provided skilled labor, especially in caregiving. This deep friendship shapes the experience of Filipinos in Israel today. It's not just political, it's personal, built on shared history and mutual respect. Understanding this bond is key to the story of Filipinos in Israeli society, including the military. This context is crucial as we explore the reality behind the rumors. The IDF is central to Israeli life, with mandatory service for most Jewish, Druze, and Circassian citizens at age 18. Men serve nearly 3 years, women about 2, making the IDF a melting pot of Israeli society. Recruitment is based on citizenship. If you're an Israeli citizen, you serve. Special programs like Mahal allow young Jews from abroad to volunteer, but these are tied to Jewish heritage. For Filipinos, the only path to IDF service is through Israeli citizenship, usually by being born in Israel or naturalizing. The IDF does not recruit foreign nationals based on military skill alone. The myth of Filipino battalions stems from misunderstanding this system. The IDF's strength is its citizen soldiers, not foreign legions. Understanding this model helps separate myth from reality. Service is about citizenship, not nationality. Let's see how this plays out for Filipinos in Israel. The Israeli Defense Forces, or IDF, are known for their diverse ranks and global reach, but sometimes rumors and misconceptions can cloud the reality. So are there Filipino battalions in the IDF? It's a question that sparks curiosity and deserves a clear answer. Let's delve into the facts and dispel any myths surrounding this topic. The answer is no, absolutely not. There are no officially recognized or established Filipino battalions serving within the Israel Defense Forces. This is a crucial point to understand, as the idea might stem from misinterpretations or unfounded assumptions. There are no special units of Filipino nationals, no dedicated formations or brigades composed solely of individuals from the Philippines. The IDF structure doesn't accommodate such national-specific units from the Philippines or other countries. The IDF does not actively recruit foreign citizens directly from the Philippines. Their recruitment process primarily focuses on Israeli citizens and those eligible for citizenship under Israeli law. The myth likely comes from seeing diverse faces in the IDF, a reflection of Israel's multicultural society and the global Jewish diaspora. The IDF prides itself on representing the diverse backgrounds of its citizens, and the global reputation of Filipino soldiers who are known for their discipline, dedication, and professionalism in various armed forces around the world. This reputation might contribute to the assumption. In reality, any Filipino in the IDF is there as an individual Israeli citizen, having gone through the naturalization process or being born to Filipino parents who are Israeli citizens. Not as part of a national contingent or a prearranged group sent from the Philippines. Their service is a personal decision, driven by their connection to Israel and their commitment to its defense. They may be born in Israel to Filipino parents who have established their lives and families within the country, raising their children as Israelis, or become citizens through other means, such as marriage to an Israeli citizen or fulfilling the requirements for naturalization after residing in Israel for a specified period. Their service is a duty of citizenship, a demonstration of their loyalty and commitment to the country that they now call home, not ethnicity. It's about their legal status and their willingness to contribute to the security and well-being of Israel, regardless of their ethnic background. The image of a Filipino brigade is fiction, a product of imagination or misinformation, not a reflection of reality on the ground. The real story is about individuals and their choices, their personal journeys that led them to serve in the IDF as proud Israeli citizens. These stories reveal more about migration, the complex process of individuals and families relocating to new countries and building new lives, identity and citizenship than any myth. They highlight the challenges and triumphs of integrating into a new society and forging a new sense of belonging. Instead of phantom battalions, let's move away from these misleading narratives and focus on what's truly important. Let's focus on the real journeys of Filipinos who serve, their motivations, their experiences, and their contributions to Israeli society. Their experiences are the true connection, a testament to the human capacity for adaptation, resilience, and the forging of bonds across cultures. Between the Philippines and Israel, it's a connection built on individual stories, shared values, and the enduring spirit of human connection. While there are no exclusively Filipino battalions within the Israel Defense Forces, it's important to understand the nuances of Filipino involvement in the IDF. The contributions, though not in the form of a dedicated battalion, are significant and deeply personal. Individuals of Filipino heritage do indeed serve in the IDF, bringing with them a unique blend of cultural backgrounds and personal motivations. Their presence enriches the diversity of the IDF. Take GK, for example, a young woman born in the vibrant city of Tel Aviv to Filipino caregivers who came to Israel seeking opportunity. She grew up fully immersed in Israeli culture, speaking fluent Hebrew, celebrating local holidays, and forming deep connections with her peers. Like many young Israelis, she received her draft notice at 18, marking the beginning of her mandatory military service. She chose to serve proudly in a search and rescue unit, dedicating her time and skills to helping others in times of crisis. For GK, Israel was the only home she'd ever known, and she felt a strong sense of duty to defend it. Her story beautifully highlights the successful integration of Filipino Israelis into the broader society. It also touches upon the complex legal challenges often faced by their families, particularly concerning residency and citizenship. Many children of Filipino workers who have spent their entire lives in Israel grow up feeling fully Israeli, often more so than connected to their parents' homeland. They navigate a dual linguistic world, fluently speaking Tagalog at home to maintain their heritage, while seamlessly communicating in Hebrew everywhere else, from school to the streets. For them, choosing to join the IDF is not just a legal obligation, but a deeply personal decision. It represents a significant step toward achieving full and equal participation in all aspects of Israeli society, solidifying their sense of belonging. Military service opens doors to a wide range of opportunities, including access to higher education and enhanced employment prospects after their service is complete. It's a powerful symbol of their successful integration and contribution to the nation. These stories are ultimately about personal sacrifice, the willingness to put oneself in harm's way for the greater good. They are about navigating a dual identity, embracing both their Filipino heritage and their Israeli citizenship. and they are about the enduring challenges and triumphs associated with immigration, building a new life in a foreign land. Filipino heritage remains an integral part of who they are, shaping their values, traditions, and perspectives. But their primary duty, at this point in their lives, is to the State of Israel, the country they call home. Their reasons for serving are deeply personal and varied, reflecting their individual experiences and motivations. For some, it's about protecting their friends, the bonds forged in school, neighborhoods, and shared experiences. For others, it's about safeguarding their family, ensuring their safety and well-being in a region often marked by conflict. And for many, it's about contributing to their community, playing an active role in building a secure and prosperous future for all. These are the real faces of service, far more compelling and nuanced than any simplified myth or stereotype. Their lived experiences offer a powerful and authentic glimpse into the reality behind the often sensationalized rumors and misconceptions. To understand Filipinos in the IDF, look at the broader Filipino community in Israel. Around 30,000 Filipinos live and work there, mostly as caregivers for the elderly and disabled. They are known for compassion, professionalism, and have become essential to Israeli healthcare. Many families form deep bonds with their Filipino caregivers, often treating them as family. The community has built a vibrant cultural life, markets, restaurants, and social gatherings in cities like Tel Aviv. This support network helps members adapt and thrive far from home. The children of these workers raised in Israel are the ones who may serve in the IDF. The Filipino story in Israel is one of labor, care, and a new generation of Filipino Israelis shaping the nation's future. The Filipino community's influence in Israel is subtle but profound. Through caregiving, Filipinos introduce their values, family, respect for elders, patience, into Israeli homes. This daily cultural exchange builds bridges of understanding, one family at a time. Filipino food and culture have become part of Israel's diverse landscape. Filipino Israelis are now artists, musicians, students, and soldiers, enriching Israeli society. Their reliability and dedication set a high standard in caregiving, shaping perceptions of migrant labor. The Filipino community is often seen as a model of successful integration. Their ability to adapt while maintaining their identity fosters a welcoming attitude toward diversity. This is soft power, human connection, compassion, and cultural exchange. The Filipino legacy in Israel is built on trust, goodwill, and enduring people-to-people ties. Filipino and Israeli cultures share core values: family, resilience, and community. The Filipino concept of kapwa, or shared identity, mirrors Israel's sense of collective responsibility. Both nations have histories of struggle and perseverance, forging strong national characters. This foundation of shared values paves the way for deeper cooperation. Today, the partnership extends to technology, defense, and innovation. Israel's expertise in tech and the Philippines' dynamic workforce make them natural allies. Decades of trust and personal connections reinforce this alliance. It's not just about government agreements, it's about real relationships between people. This combination of strategy and friendship makes the partnership robust and promising. We began with the myth of Filipino soldiers in the IDF. The truth is more meaningful. Individual Filipino Israelis serve with honor, reflecting deep integration and friendship. The partnership between the Philippines and Israel is set to grow, especially in technology, defense, and business. Israel's innovation can help the Philippines. The Philippines' skilled workforce can support Israel. This alliance is a model for international cooperation based on shared values and history. The real story is one of gratitude, care, cultural exchange, and citizenship. The myth may have sparked curiosity, but the reality is far more compelling. The future of this relationship is bright, built on history, values, and countless personal connections.